Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. So if you're watching this on December 7th, 2018, buy this phone because it's $179. I think that's a really fair price for what you're getting. I've had this phone for a little over a week and I'm impressed with it. I haven't had any issues, man. I can't say that I can find a flaw. Someone complained about the screen being 720p, but in today's market, I'm kind of over that. After owning phones like the Moto E5 Plus, that screen is awesome. And this screen is awesome too. This phone also gets a pass for this beautiful hardware, man. I mean, have you seen this phone in person? If you haven't seen this phone before, I think you should check it out. Now, the only way you can get it is if you order it. They're not sold in stores. You're gonna have to know somebody who has one, or you're gonna have to just order it and take the reviewer's word for it. So hardware alone, this phone gets a pass because it ranks really high for the specs that it's offering. I mean, this is a glass back. It's got the metal sides. It's a premium built phone. Like straight up, it's a premium built phone. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the hardware. I really like it. I mean, you've got a fingerprint reader, you got facial recognition. You got Type-C. It's just awesome. It's just really nice. And I got the brown color, Tiger's Eye, and the shimmer that this phone gives is just ridiculous, man. It is just stupendous. Hardware aside, now hardware obviously gets a major win. It's a 10 for me. I really like the hardware on this phone. Screen, like I said before, it is a 720p display, but it is a beautiful 720p display. Nice, vibrant, vivid colors pop. It's just really good. I'm not gonna dig into why didn't they put a 1080p display. It is what it is. The phone is good. I gotta give it to them. For what it is, it's really good. So hardware is a complete win with me. You know, now the software experience, this is a stock Android phone and I switched it over to a different launcher only because I couldn't get the 5 icons across in the row. That's the only reason I switched. But when I use it as is, it's great. I mean, it's a stock Android phone. It's running Android 8.1.0 and I have no problems, no quarrels with it. Camera wise, it's gonna perform like any other camera phones you're going to use for social media. And one thing I figured out is that with social media, it's watered down. It never really gets the full resolution anyway. So what we look at on social media is definitely filtered out so it can get on the server at the best quality possible. And this phone right here delivers. I have no quarrels about the cameras, no problems whatsoever. I like it. So another place where this phone it shines, obviously, I know you're going to know this already, but battery life. The battery life on here is great, like you knew it was going to be, because it's a 720p display with a nice size battery. I mean, what more could you ask for? I mean, battery life is going to take you through a full day and then some. I was actually able to make it about 2 days or so, or possibly more, with about 6.5 to 8 hours of screen on time, mixed bag, somewhere around there. And that's really good because, again, that lower resolution display actually helps this phone out. I didn't really see anything else that stood out about the phone that made me jump up and down besides the hardware. I knew the battery was going to be good. The cameras were kind of questionable before using the phone. But, you know, the fact is, if you can grab this phone for $179, today is December 7th, and I got a promo email or something. I'm pretty sure you guys did too. This phone is $179. If you're looking for a nice budget compact phone with a nice size screen, this is probably going to be the one for you. If you know, you do your research. This is if you want to live unlocked. You know, if you want to live unlocked, you don't want to be financing a phone. Most people don't want to do that. If you're willing to give the carriers that much money, like think about it this way. Some phones, people with not so great credit, I won't disrespect anybody, they have to put down payments on phones that other people just get them for $0 down. And a phone like this, instead of giving them $99 down, $189 down, whatever it is you're thinking about doing, grab this and take it to the carrier that you want to take it to. And that's the great life of living unlocked. My iPhones, my Galaxy Notes, everything, they're all unlocked. I prefer to live unlocked. Those obviously cost a heck of a lot more than this phone. But just in general, I'm saying living unlocked, this is a good option for you. And I really can appreciate this hardware compared to some other phones that I have that are unlocked. This is just a great experience with this phone, man. No long drawn out video this time. I'm just giving you a mini review on this thing. It is actually really good, man. Some of you guys, again, are going to complain that it has a 720p display and that it costs $200. but you got to get this one in hand. I'm not trying to sell it to you. I'm not trying to promote it and say it's the best, because obviously it's not the best. But I'm telling you, if I didn't have any other phones, like if I wasn't a phone person, I would think this phone cost about $499. If I wasn't like looking at resolution, all this stuff, the performance is just great. You know what I'm saying? And the screen is great. The cameras are good. Fingerprint reader, facial recognition. There's a lot of options here. Type-C. I mean, there's a lot going on here. So quick updated mini review on this thing. Oh, and let me talk about network. So I tried it on, obviously it works on Project 5, but you don't get all the features, but primarily use it on T-Mobile. And I think in another video I told you guys that the signal wasn't as strong as the other phones that I use. Well, that's over now. You get voice over LTE with this, with T-Mobile. I don't know about Cricket and all the other carriers, but you definitely get voice over LTE with T-Mobile. Shout out in the comments if someone's using one of these. I know actually people that use it on Metro. The blue one that I had, I actually gave it to a family member, and they're using it on Metro with no problems. So this phone definitely works with voice over LTE with T-Mobile. And as far as signal goes, my download speeds have increased to about 30 or so, 35. Even though some other phones get much higher than that. I don't know what it is, but this one I've seen it peak out at about 35, maybe 40, and the upload speeds are actually really good at about 20 or so. So that's really good for this phone, man. The antennas in here are strong enough, obviously, so the phone is doing its thing. But this is a win-win. I think right now, if you can grab it for $179, hit the website, link down below. Hurry up and grab it if you're looking for a premium built phone at a really low cost. This is one of them. And get the tiger's eye. Get the tiger's eye. The tiger's eye stands out, son. It really does. It's your man Jay. I'll see you guys in the next video. Fade!